Yo. Once again, we back. This is with Just a Messengers podcast. I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, it's Do Rate Media Sundays. Of course, you know, we can't do this without my dog Drew Money on the boards.
How y'all feeling?
We
Feeling
doing good,
feeling
man.
good.
We're doing this a good week, man. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Mike?
Doing good, man. Ready for football season. Should kick off next week.
It's the last week of preseason football.
Last week. And we got to cut rosters. 53 on Tuesday. Then we kick off. Well, the first game will be next
Thursday, innit?
Well, not this upcoming Thursday, but then the following
Thursday. They started on
so,
Thursday
yeah.
or
the
Sunday?
6th or something,
All right.
7th, 8th. Because I know the season kick off on the 12th. College football started yesterday, but top 25 really kick off next week. I watched the Alcorn State and North Carolina Central game. 'Cause you know they always had the HBCU kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I like the fact that ESPN had black commentators covering that game, too. Y'all know better than to have white people covering that game.
It don't hurt them
Shout
to
out
get
to
them
Mark
boys
Davis.
a look on the commentating side. It don't hurt them.
I think Mark Davis, if that's his name, I think he be covering the HBCU games. I think Shane had said yesterday ESPN got to do a better job of showing the full halftime show, though. That's fun, because, you know, that's a premier thing with black colleges, the halftime show. So, yeah, other than that, man, it's been a good week, man. It's been a good week. Shout out to everybody in New Orleans right now. I know y'all getting hit with that hurricane. Craziest on the anniversary of Katrina, so hopefully a lot of y'all got up out of there. You know, if you stayed because you didn't have a choice or, you know, you decided to, you know, thug it out, then, hey, prayers with you. But that shit, 150.
150 on the
150
winds.
and 100 mile per hour. So category 4 about to be a 5 type shit. So,
Once you there, you're stuck. Like niggas
Yeah.
is not coming to
Stuck,
get you, dog.
yeah.
105 Nah, bro, we're not doing that. Not doing that. Okay. Sorry.
Bless up, man.
And bless up.
Bless
That's all
up,
you can
man.
really
Bless
say.
up.
Like, I just hate when you see like elderly folks getting rescued out their homes, sitting on top of on the roof. And
Yeah,
shit
that be
like
looking
that.
crazy.
Like, bro, like let that house go. Let these fucking figurines go. Like,
that'd be
it's not worth
crazy,
your
man.
life. Not worth it.
boosiebash was last night. Niggas was out there.
Niggas was out there. Little baby was there. The baby was there.
That's irresponsible on the artist's part, bro.
In this situation,
It's irresponsible on the artist's
That's
part to do this shit. Like, you should be in preparation to be leaving. Not now. If something happened now,
they got the luxury of leaving. Though.
that's what I'm saying. And they got a luxury of not
Y'all-
living
y'all
there.
hop on their private flights.
You see what I'm
and
saying?
They right back out of there.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't got to worry about this shit. Like, we all know Lil Baby, the baby, is still not there right now. You see what I'm
Them
saying?
niggas been hopped on their
Performed,
flights.
hopped on their flight and going. Now, if there's going to be some type of aid going there, they'll be the first ones probably to line up, but y'all shouldn't even have participated because you still got your check at the end of the day.
It
You see what I'm saying?
set a bad example. It
Definitely set a bad example. Like, bro, it's plenty of shows.
Y'all could postpone it.
Y'all could postpone that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas still gonna go to Boosie Bash if y'all postpone it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like y'all
it's not
should-
like you need the money that bad. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
put your fans' safety as priority first. You know what I'm
Niggas should have
saying?
been evacuating around that time,
Yeah.
not attending a concert, dog.
Hey man, like you say, bro, like niggas chose what they wanted to do. Hey man,
No, cause I been keeping up to date with this shit, bro. Like, they got it as a Cat 4. It's like right on the outskirts of 40 miles south of New Orleans. So it's really, cause they did say it's supposed to hit like New Orleans like around 1-2 o'clock. But it's like, yeah, bro, look how big this shit is.
no, that shit huge. Yeah, I saw that shit. And the eye of that shit hitting the city, like, and like, you know what I'm saying? This is a direct hit.
Yeah, like right there. Like, I wasn't fucking around with that shit. Hurricane Ida has 150 mile per hour winds as it approaches the Louisiana coast. Like, come on, man. 150, bruh?
I ain't fucking with that.
Dog, 80 to 100 be smacking, dog.
I ain't
You
fucking with
talking
that.
about 150? That's catastrophic.
Niggas' roofs getting peeled up with that type of wind. I ain't messing with that.
You know, thinking about it on that Katrina shit, you know, that shit was good up until them levees broke.
Yeah, they was cool until that shit broke.
When them levees broke, dog, shit went south, dog.
That's when they couldn't control the flood in there.
A lot of them felt like it was an explosion though.
A lot of them, they got a documentary about
Yeah, I
that
watched
shit. Like,
that
a lot
when
of
the
them felt
levees
like they heard like some shit blow up. Like it wasn't just like natural forces caused it to break. Like they felt like they heard that shit blow up. Like on some other shit. I mean, they was there, so I can't, argue against it.
That was crazy. That was 2005.
2005.
So that was 16 years ago. I was a freshman in high school when that shit happened. Matter of fact, that Monday when we came to school, the Maury had the article down and shit. Then, like, for the rest of the week, it was just mayhem, bruh. And they really didn't recover from that shit until, the following year?
Shit, they still was trying to dig themselves out of a hole. Like, that shit, you gotta think. Niggas,
Some of that shit never recovered.
Yeah, some niggas moved and never came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just was permanently displaced. Like, that shit real. That shit was real.
Then the whole refugee shit, I never did like that shit.
Yeah, they never got, that was crazy.
They was shooting people who was trying to walk across a bridge. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Nasty, man. Nasty. How you a refugee in your own country, dog? They was not letting niggas come across. I remember dude said, man, I was just standing there, and next thing I know, I dropped. Like, I'd have been shot. Because they thought we was coming across here to steal some shit. All type of crazy
Nigga,
shit.
y'all don't see this fucking hurricane that we in, bitch? Like, that shit crazy, man.
But we all know who was doing that shooting, though, so ain't really no need to discuss that. We all know what the time was with that. The FEMA shit was the nastiest part, though. Like, after everything, all, like, the storm that him passed, okay, people need assistance, financial assistance. That shit was nasty. You talking about putting people in... You saw the trailers they had lined up, bruh? Like, what kind of shit was that, dog? Insurance companies wasn't looking to pay out Nathan.
Yeah, they was trying to cut no checks. That shit crazy.
You remember that Boondocks episode about the Katrina survivors?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was wild, dog. I still wonder if Magoo gonna bring that shit back.
They say it's supposed to come back next year on HBO.
I need somebody password, man, because I'm not fucking with that app.
That app is ass, bro.
It's super. I try to tell niggas that shit is ass.
They
man.
got all the content in the world, but like the app, like navigating through that app is so fucking
Bro,
trash.
it takes 10
Like,
seconds to switch from one side to another.
Low key Disney Plus like that too. I'm gonna get on Disney Plus, but HBO Max,
I ain't never had problems with Disney Plus.
like that shit is ass. Like HBO Plus, HBO Max is ass. Like how you could potentially have the best app, but you're like the
navigation is trash.
Navigation is ass.
It's lagged.
Like,
It's lagged as fuck.
Like why? Like come on, bro. Y'all got one job.
It's too much money y'all be getting to have that shit like that.
Y'all got one job.
We were watching a movie the other day at Tune's house, and like, nigga, this shit started buffering. I'm like, bro, what this?
And then when you go back, the voice don't match up with the video.
Like, bro, this
Oh
shit,
yeah, once it do that, you might as well just cut it off and start over.
like, bro, this shit is like going to the food line and getting the CD from the out the man truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit was horrible. Horrible.
Hey, y'all remember when, the Piggly Wiggly I used to go to, they changed that shit. They used to have a little mini movie theater inside the grocery store.
Which Piggly Wiggly this man?
It was either a Piggly Wiggly, I'm pretty sure it was a Piggly, the one in Somerville. Mr. K's. If it wasn't that one, it was another. No, matter of fact, the one on Baker's Bridge. It wasn't Mr. K's. The one on Baker's Bridge.
I never used to go up that far.
Bro, the one used to have a mini like movie theater, like right next to the dairy section. And you used to go in there and you could just watch movies and shit.
Damn, that shit sound hard. I never been. I never.
It was
used to
like
go
a
to that
little
one.
mini. It was like a little cut in the wall. It probably was about like 4 rows, 5 seats a row. You used to go in there. You could just watch whatever they had playing. They had that shit playing.
That shit sound hard.
Go hit that hot
Word.
bar.
This
get
had
that
to
red
be- this
rice.
had-
That
been
hot
like-
bar.
Red
This
rice
had to
chicken.
been probably like, if it wasn't that one. Matter of fact, it might have been the Bilo on That's what it. Matter of fact, it was a Bilo that used to be on 78. So you know what 78 is at, and you turn right, and you know the DMV right down the street. Where that club? What was the name of that club?
Talk about
Mambas.
No, right next to the DMV.
Oh, by the
In front of the DMV, matter of fact.
Damn, what
Kush Lounge
Was it Kush? I'm not sure.
on 78. Yeah, it's Kush
it has
Lounge.
to be. Honky Tonk.
Yeah,
It's
so
called Honky
that
Tonk
so
now.
that shopping center right there, it was Bilo, matter of fact.
Yeah, see, we never used to go to that bar.
Nah, that shit far.
It was Bilo. It wasn't Piggly Wiggly. It was Bilo that used to have the little cut. It might have been Piggly Wiggly. One of the two for sure had that shit, bro.
I know one of them shit. That's Piggly Wiggly right there.
So it wasn't a Bilo.
That's Piggly Wiggly still there.
Okay, so it must have been, yeah. So I was right then. It was Piggly. It was
Yeah.
either that one or the one on Biggest Ridge. But they used to have a little small section for kids to go in there, sit down, and just watch movies while your parents shop and shit. And I remember because it used to be right next to the dairy section.
See, I would have been punishing them little cookies and the little thing.
Word.
that movie, hey, mama, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like that shit would have been more convenient
Just
for
grab them
today's
Kool-Aid
time.
You
jammers.
think so? Nah,
Dog, the
this
last
is a
time I
different-
seen that shit had to have been 01, 2000,
But-
02, somewhere around there.
Leaving your kids in fucking Piggly Wiggly by themselves in this climate is wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Back then,
Back then, yeah, because it was like neighbor looking out for neighbor. Nowadays, it's like neighbor snatching.
you gotta
cheering.
think now, we used to go to the mall and just go to Babbage's. Like, leave our parents and just go to Babbage's and play the games.
Bruh, you see, yeah.
Like, we used to just do shit
Baby
like that.
toys,
Baby
the
toys.
Disney World
Now, we used to
store.
just, hey, mama, we going here. And that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't see them boys till they done shopping now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
definitely was on a game.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
For real.
now,
Even inside Walmart.
I
Go
would
to
never,
Walmart,
especially like, I'm like 8, 9. I would never let my 8-year-old, like, just
Nah.
wander off, bruh.
Not in this climate. This shit, these people crazy, bro. For real. They will snatch your child up and your child on a boat. No, not doing it. But yeah, I think that's interesting. I mean, again, back in the day, man, for us growing up, these
Different.
kids will never get to experience shit like that.
Different, man. Even like just us being outside, like I remember like on my old block, my parents was cool with everybody on that block. So like they would know like, hey, if my mama told me, hey, do not leave the neighborhood up top of the street. 9 times out of 10, she done talked to them boy outside already, and hey, Mo not supposed to be this such. If you see him, you tell me, or you see him, you make sure he sit on your porch side, come home. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't nobody, like you say, like it was neighbor for neighbor. It's not like that no more. Like you walk by another person, kid, like you know what I'm saying? Like, well, shit, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We grew up with this dude in North Carolina named Will, and Will daddy was a Jamaican, and he'll come outside and you'll hear the nigga whistle. His whistle been so loud, bro, like you can hear this shit anywhere out in the neighborhood. But all you will
That's the
see,
summon whistle.
nigga, and you see that boy pedaling that bike, hauling ass, boy.
Hey,
He
I
been
done stepped on
pushing.
his porch and whistled 3 times
Yeah,
now.
sir. But his whistle was like elite, bro. Like I've never like to hear that shit like houses down, like down the street.
Yeah,
in
the
the-
shot
That's
is
loud
whistle?
as hell.
for real, bro.
Yeah, that shot us whistle.
Word, bro. That boy, like, word. That nigga was nice like that, bro, with that whistle. But that's one of those things, like, nigga, the neighborhood got you. You know what I mean? If you if you at Wheelhouse, everybody at Wheelhouse, you know what I mean? Chilling. You at Nick. Nick used to live right by him. So it's always somebody on the street. You know, you at somebody's house. But niggas nowadays, man, you're not leaving your children outside that long without supervision. You know what I mean? Even giving kids a cell phone now, no. Fuck that. Niggas toss the cell phone now, what?
A cell phone is convenient though,
It is convenient. But I mean,
especially with the certain features they got.
but kids got all these codes and locks and shit on this shit. This shit ain't no quick little flip phone BIM 911. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
see,
Like,
I ain't playing that. Hey,
Yeah.
you ain't locking none of that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't turn my iPhone feature off either.
mhm.
Gotta have that
Yeah.
on.
Got to. You just gotta take precautions, man. Like, it's good to know where your child's at.
Yeah.
But easily they can just leave the phone at home. You know what I mean? Kids slick as hell today.
yeah.
Like, for real.
I mean, at the end of the day, we still had
We
our,
did- yeah, no
we
doubt.
did our own things too. So
Man, if I had an iPhone in 2000, 2005, nigga,
insanity,
I would have been in so much trouble, bro.
insanity,
Insanity,
bro. Insanity.
Like, it's a reason why we didn't get Wi-Fi until about peak. Like, Wi-Fi really wasn't Wi-Fi until about 09, 10
yeah,
-ish.
about 09, 2010. Yeah,
And by that time, we out of school. But if we would have had Wi-Fi in high school, like they do now,
insanity. That's all I can say. Insanity, bro. Like the amount of trouble niggas would have been in.
man, niggas was getting in trouble breaking codes on a computer, the proxy codes.
Yeah,
Niggas going on
So you gotta think of
PXXX
if we ain't even
in
had
high school.
if we ain't even had to fuck with the computer and we just had this sitting in our hand at our desk and we just
Listen.
hey
Niggas would have been
man,
geeking, bro.
imagine your teacher trying to teach you some bullshit and you Google that shit right then and there like hey now you
that too.
you flam now get your ass.
This ain't happened. This ain't happened when you said this shit happened. Based off this right here. So what we talking about? Y'all gonna have to revise that book.
Somebody lying.
Somebody lying. Hey, you know it's so funny because JT said the other day, how did Biggie know the World Trade was gonna blow up? But a lot of people don't know about that.
The first
bombing,
attack.
bro.
A lot of people don't know about that shit.
It was crazy because my great aunt, I call her my grandmother. She's on the cover of the Time magazine of the '93 bombing.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I don't. That's when she said that shit. Like, a lot of people was killing her for that, but I was like, bro, a lot of people don't know
They don't
about
teach
that shit. Like,
but they teach 9/11 though.
they teach not that. A lot of people do not know about that. That '93 bomb.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? I saw 9/11 in history books 08, 09. And we got to think that's 7 years after. So 93, they don't really talk about it that much.
Yeah, shit like that usually don't hit your history books to like 15, 20 years out.
Yeah.
And we got to think we coming up on 20 in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
20 years, bro.
it's crazy.
That shit is wild. 20 years since Aaliyah passed.
I remember that day. I remember I came home from school watching MTV, and them
That shit
boy,
was sad as
them
fuck.
boy did the
that
breaking
shit was
news.
sad.
I've been sitting
I didn't believe it.
this on the floor. I was like,
I didn't believe that
I'm
shit,
like,
to be
hold on.
honest. I thought that shit was fake.
yeah, because
I thought, nah, Aaliyah gonna survive
what's
that
brother name used to be on MTV? Kurt Brenner or Kurt Warner, whatever his name, bro. He was like, yo, breaking news. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah. I think I caught it on 106 in Park. Like, that shit, the energy wasn't even there, bro.
Bro, that day was trash. Like, that
For
day
real.
was super trash, bro.
I don't even know how they even continue on. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was trash, man. That shit was super trash finding that shit out that day. A young Mo
She was
hurt.
just on 106 in Park. That's why I
Yeah,
didn't believe it.
that shit
She
was-
literally was just on 106 in Park
That
on the
shit
21st.
was creepy. That shit was
she
creepy.
died. She died on the 25th. She was on 106 in Park the 21st because shooting Rock the Boat video. So I'm like,
They
man,
had-
that girl ain't dead.
Cause they had they did the little making a video shit with her.
Yeah.
I remember watching all that shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck going on? Like, this shit
You know, it's
crazy.
crazy. Only one person survived that crash. One person survived that crash.
I didn't know anyone survived that.
I think one person survived that crash, if I remember correctly. And they said the doctor said the shit was, had Aaliyah survived, she wouldn't have been able to recover from her injuries. Her injuries was that bad, so she wouldn't even have been the same performer again.
yeah.
Based off what the doctor said, they say even as had she survived that, her injuries was so it would have been like years for her to recover from her injuries.
That's crazy.
Because she really died from a blow to the head. On top of the fire and all that other shit. But I always felt like that shit was fucked up because I didn't like how they tried to paint it as if it was her fault. Saying that the plane had too much weight. But at the end of the day, as a pilot, you had the last
As a
call,
pilot,
in my
you got-
opinion.
You the only nigga know how to fly that bitch. Without you, that shit don't get in the air.
And I'm looking at the plane too. I'm like, okay, anybody can tell by looking at the plane it can't carry but so much weight. You shouldn't have took off. Y'all should have just went in the parties of two. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, we'll come scoop y'all or have another plane come and get the other half. You see what I'm saying?
Shit like that's so avoidable, man.
Yeah,
That's-
shit like that was avoidable in my opinion. Because for her to be going at that time, no, dog. Like,
she was at a point where she was really about.
she was at her peak.
She was about to cross over into another tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she was only 22, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was a major loss, man. That was a major loss, man. But her albums just got put on Apple Music. The whole black what was that label called? Black Ground?
Yeah, Black Ground, which is
Timbaland,
now
Magoo.
which is now in the Empire.
Yeah.
One in a million. was on
Age ain't
there.
nothing but a number album, one in a million.
But you know,
album.
age ain't nothing but a number. Been on there.
For real?
Been
I didn't know that.
on there. Yeah, because I had it. That shit been on there.
See, I didn't know that album was
So
on
I don't know as far as contractually.
That might be
where
owned
that
by
been
somebody
under.
else.
Yeah, but it's been on there for some time. They got the music videos on there and everything too.
But I know they got all the Timbaland albums, all the Timbaland Magoo albums.
Man, that shit brought back some memories, bro.
Up Jumps the Boogie.
Up Jump the Boogie,
I've
Joy.
been bumping that shit in the house, bro. They
Wait.
got the Tweet album on there and all. Like, That shit hard, bro.
That whole Timbaland and Magoo album, that shit classic.
Them niggas is getting their bag on the production side, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. As far as a rapper, that nigga wasn't that bad, bro.
Who on Timbaland?
No, Magoo.
No, I fuck with Magoo. Like
Niggas say he's the worst rapper all time. Like, bro, he's not that bad.
It's
bro.
unwarranted, bro. It's unwarranted
for production. That
bro
they
used
made,
to
his
bro
style,
used to flow on that shit, bro.
His style matched the beats. That
Exactly,
they made.
like
yeah, he wasn't bad.
He used to
bro.
flow on all them shit. Honestly,
Yeah, nah, he ain't doing no hella features or nothing.
nah, but he good for his lane.
He good for his.
He a
lane.
nigga that understood his assignments,
Yeah,
as like they say.
For sure. Like I didn't really understand. I'm like, all right, bro.
Niggas be trying to kill Magoo.
Why
Like,
they be
bro,
killing
like,
that nigga?
Bro, like this man. I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, but I wonder when they're gonna drop her the self-titled album next. I don't know what date that's supposed to be because it was Asian Number the Number, 1 in a Million, and then Aaliyah. That was her last album.
That's the last one.
So
they said that it's broken up in the dates though. Them shit been coming out like because they had
I think it's supposed to be like September.
They
or
had
something.
They had some JoJo albums. They had some other people albums that was signed to that label. Albums. Was
JoJo, huh?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know she was signed to that label.
Who was the other dude that was it was JoJo and somebody else. The dude who was a little Dominican dude who used to sing and shit.
It's a lot of them.
Damn, what was dog name? I can't remember, but I mean, yeah, it's good to get all this old music on streaming platforms. I got beef with Apple Music though. I'm tired of these niggas putting mixtapes on their albums and that shit be stepped on. I mean, putting on their platform and be stepped on, bro. Phil had a tweet yesterday about that shit about Big Crit, like Return of Forever. Like all his mixtapes are on there, but them shits those are not the mixtapes. The songs are either out of order, or they're not on there at all, or they're completely different, bro.
You know, some of them shit got they got to get cleared, so they might have to switch some shit up or use like
Don't
a
put it
different
on
version.
there at all.
Yeah, I agree. But
Like no ceilings shouldn't have been on Apple Music. That's not no ceilings.
That's not no ceilings.
You see what I'm saying? Like them shits is stepped on, dog. Them shits is not the original.
Leave that shit
mixtape.
to live mixtapes and that piff.
And now Meek Dream Chaser series is like that too. The intro is not on there with Mike Tyson. Like some of them songs is left off on there, but for the most part, it got some. That's the reason why I got it on. That all Big Crit shit. No, it's not the same. Country music not even on there. With Mumby and Luda, it's not on there. I was like, bruh. And that Piff app so damn. That app, man.
I use live mixtape app.
I'm gonna try live mixtapes.
I switched back to live mixtapes app. I was using that piff for a while.
Is it good?
It's better than that piff.
Okay. Because I was using that Piff for
either live mixtapes or my mixtapes. I don't even like my mixtapes like that. I use live mixtapes more.
And I haven't even tried to transfer music on my phone since they did the whole Apple Music switch like around 13, 14? Because it like when I used to try to put music before they even switched to Apple Music, some of my songs wouldn't play. Because before then, you didn't have to worry about that. All you had to do was just hook it up to your computer, get on iTunes,
and drag
the shit over. Then after the Apple Music transition, it was like clouded songs. Like you couldn't put it. It would be some other type shit.
You gotta work extra hard to do all that shit.
So I don't know how niggas do that shit now, bro. I don't know how. That shit whack though. That's the only beef I really got with them. Like if you gonna put mixtapes on Apple Music, let it be the whole shit. But if you, like you said, if they got to get certain shit cleared, I understand it. But the Drought 3 would never be on Apple Music.
I don't even want to hear that on Apple Music, honestly. I don't even want to hear it.
But as far as trying to find a mixtape streaming app that's gonna be sufficient, like that Piff was good, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. I remember one time I went over to like the mixtapes I already had downloaded, and all them shits was going. I was like, bro, I'm not going back to re-download all these shit, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? Get y'all shit together. So for the most part, I just had that shit under recently like search tab.
Yeah, all that shit's still there.
Yeah. So you had a chance to listen to Donda yet?
I got up to Believe What I Say. That's track 10.
I finished. Well, technically I finished. I got about 2 more left, but I heard the outro, and I skimmed through the second to last one. But I mean, for the build up, man, it wasn't what it was hyped up to be.
I like it.
I get what Marcus was saying last week. Like as far as like the rapping, like these really just be like Like, he just letting the production, like, really speak for... Like, Off the Grid, he was rapping on that song. I will say that. But, like, other than that, bro, like, nah. For the build-up and all the bullshit that we got behind it, it didn't live up. He got Larry Hoover Jr. talking the same thing on Jesus is Lord, Part 1 and 2. Because Jesus is Lord, Part 2 is the outro. It's like 11 minutes. So that's when he got basically everybody rapping on that shit. But he got him saying the same thing on 2 songs. And I don't understand what that is about. Believe What I Say, the Lauryn Hill sample, that's probably the best song on the album. And then Off the Grid. Everything else is like subpar, in my opinion. And the Pop Smoke features have to stop, man. The Pop Smoke features have to stop, dog.
You see that shit where his manager says there's no more music in his vault? Like, they done...
It has to stop, man.
I mean, that shit...
And I don't know who that was on that song. It sounded like pop, but it didn't sound like pop, if that makes sense. Like, that sounded like some shit they just... Like, they took his voice and chopped it up in different, like, levels. Shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because that ain't... Like, from what I heard on his last album... Like, that's 100% pop. But that feature, like, nah, that shit has to stop, bro.
You gotta think, like, if they're saying that his vault, like, they already done went through all his songs, like, because I don't think I got to that song yet. So
no, it's further down. It's further down.
They probably just working off of, like, demo tracks, basically. Like, at that point, like, y'all got skeleton verses, like, them shit gotta sound choppy. If they saying there's no more music for him to drop, like, they done drop all his music, like, that's how it gotta be. I agree. They shouldn't have no more Pop Smoke. More features,
no more features, bro. No more features. But yeah, just because I think it was Television that Pop Smoke is on. Yeah, Television. Like, I like Off the Grid. I liked Believe What I Say. It did the outro with everybody rapping on that shit. So yeah, I mean, and then even with the production is cool, but I mean, like I said, for the way it was built up, dog, I expected better. And he definitely added more tracks than from what I originally heard, and I guess from the first show that I heard. So I don't know, based off of the last few shows he's done, if he added those songs in the performance. Because after the first live show I saw, I didn't watch no more after that because I'm like, all right, bro, like, just give us the album. But he definitely added some tracks because the album is 26 songs. 26? Yeah, 26 songs. And I'm a big fan of 12 to 15 tracks. But, I mean, we've had 20-plus albums that have been classics. Late Registration was what, 23, 24? Mm-hmm. Carter 2 was 20-something. All Eyes on Me, that was double gifts, but I still count that. Life After Death. Trying to think. Was a documentary 20-plus tracks? Let me see.
I had to look.
It was 18, so 18. It's basically 20. So, yeah. So, I mean, but the way it was pieced together, like I wasn't feeling it at all. And I don't think it'll stick. That's just my opinion.
I got to listen to the whole thing first.
Yeah, you still got a long way to go. But that's just based off of what I heard. Yeah. As far as like replay value, I don't think it'll have high replay value at all. They got the few songs that I like. Outside of that, nah. And in the rapping, he's not really rapping like that. Now, Off the Grid, like I said, he was rapping on that, but other than that, I expected a little bit better, for sure. But, you know, after you get your full list, and I guess we'll come back next week because then supposedly Certified Lover Boy is supposed to be dropping on the 3rd based off the promo on the ESPN shit. And ESPN is so flunky, dog. Them niggas dropped a statement talking about we apologize for any disturbance during this morning's broadcast. Like, bro, knock it off, man.
Huh?
Yeah, they sent out a tweet. Sports Center did.
For what?
Saying they apologized for the disturbance during this morning's broadcast.
I mean, clearly y'all were in on it. So what y'all apologizing for?
That's not how they dressed up the tweet. That's what I'm telling you. They dressed it up as if they really got hacked. Like, who's hacking
All right, man.
ESPN? Like, who's doing that, bro?
Right,
Who's doing that?
That's a fake attempt at some type of controversy. Like,
yeah, man. Come on. We all know he paid for that shit, man.
that's part of the
That's part of the rollout.
That's part of the budget. Come on now.
And like I said, that shit better be on point too for all the build up that we got going for this shit. So yeah, we'll see. September is gonna be a wild month, man. I already see it. I already see it coming. Kendrick Lamar verse. Let's talk about it. What you think?
I thought it was a good verse. I don't think it's what everybody. Well, I can't even say everybody because it's like it's the same.
Nah,
people.
I seen it.
No, it's I see it too, but it's like
I seen it.
The main culprits are the same people who still stir the pot with this shit, and it's like
you know how when we go to the search tab on Twitter and we see shit trending,
yeah.
and then like you'll just see the top tweets that's the shit I be talking about. It don't be the shit I see on my TL. That be the shit that I be talking about. Like
for the most part,
niggas really be doing a lot.
For the most part, I see it's 50-50 with the critiques.
On my TL, it was 50-50.
You got people who say it's good. You got people who say it's not good, or it's not what people think it is.
I didn't really see too many people. Well,
nah, I see people saying it's not that good. I see people saying it is good. So it's 50-50.
I seen a couple of alien tweets. A couple, but not as much as the, okay, it was outstanding. He got the throne versus, okay, it was like,
now I've seen
it wasn't all that.
I've seen them type of tweets too, saying he got the throne back, and I'm like, I don't think that's true. But niggas gonna say what they gonna say.
I thought it was a very good verse. I thought it was very good. I don't think it was nothing that I'm gonna just get this nigga the throne off a 4-year break in one verse.
Not that. No, it was a good verse though. It's cool.
Smoking on top fives. Do you think he was talking to Drake? Because that was another topic. Everybody felt like
Who else would he be talking to? Who else?
You don't think he's talking to Cole? You don't think he's talking to anybody? I mean, he say he's smoking on top fives. So you think he's just throwing a top 5 out there to just cover the?
It could be that. It could be on some control shit. Like everybody get it.
That's how I took it. Like I didn't take it. I promise you.
I
heard him rap the verse,
shit,
I was not thinking that he was talking about Drake.
With this shit here, I mean, if you just coming into it and you listening to like, oh, he talking about Drake because. Excuse me, because it's like who else could he be talking to? But to me, just knowing
based off the platinum line and all that shit,
just based off his track record, you know what I'm saying? With the control shit, it's like he could be talking about everybody.
But see, with the control shit, we knew he was talking about everybody.
Yeah, with this shit.
But then at the time, it was them two that was like really like the
exactly. They was like the leaders of the pack.
Leaders of the pack. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like now, it's like
he's not talking to Big Sean. He's not talking to Ross.
Nah.
He's not talking to Cole.
There's no need for him to talk to them like that. You know what I'm saying?
But Cole be out here too though.
Cole do be out here. Like I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't take anything from Cole, but at the same time, to me, I don't think it would make sense to go at Cole. You know what I'm saying? You coming off a 4. I'm just building the narrative here. So you coming off a 4. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of have to. You kind of have to.
Yeah.
So you coming off a 4-year hiatus. This whole 4 years, who's been running rampant this whole 4 years?
Drake.
And y'all came in together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already supposedly had words for each other, but a friendly sparring.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? Now this nigga Drake supposedly supposed to be dropping. You're coming back, and it just stirs into the pot to me. So like to me, I can see it just being a blanket statement. I can see it being a underhanded direct statement. You know what I'm saying? It could go either way. I know one thing. Kendrick next album better be fire too. Now I'll say that.
You think so?
It better be.
Do you think it has to be a classic or just good?
He already gave me 2 classics to me, so I'm not really putting.
It just has to be good or better.
Yeah, it gotta be good. It gotta be. It
can't be average.
It can't be average.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Like even with me saying, you know, he don't really got to drop when niggas want to drop, but at the same time, you come back with this type of energy, you put yourself in a different judgment zone now. You know what I'm saying? Now your shit got to be tight.
I feel you on that. That's a fair assessment. Especially if you coming out and niggas already
piecing these narratives
my
together.
My boy already text. He talking about, oh, he got the throne. Who got it? No, and I'm not even indulging in no conversation about no throne shit with Kendrick. Like, he has no grounds to say that. Like, you've been gone for 4 years and you come back talking about smoking on top 5. Okay,
you
cool.
Gotta,
you gotta live up to that on the album.
Yeah, you gotta live up to that on the album. That's fair because you came out with that type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see for sure. I don't know when he's dropping, but I think it'll be before the year's out because Kendrick never been the one to really delay albums. So if he do give a time frame, it'll drop when it does.
I think we get it before the year over too.
Yeah, and then I mean
it'll be after Drake shit for sure.
Oh yeah, because that's the next week. So
supposedly,
yeah. If I'm going off that rollout.
You're not gonna drop a rollout.
Never happened on ESPN before.
You're not gonna drop a rollout with a date, a set date, and not drop that date. So you gotta drop. It gotta drop.
Yeah, you gotta drop it that day. So, I mean, with all the shit that's been going on, who else supposed to be dropping? I'm hearing Push supposed to be dropping, Meek supposed to be dropping. Is Raw supposed to be dropping?
I keep hearing Raw supposed to be dropping, but Raw supposed to drop.
And I feel like he dropped last year, but he didn't.
No,
that's how much of a blur 2020 was.
No, he ain't dropped last year.
That was 2019.
Mm-hmm. But see, they saying Ross supposed to drop since earlier this year. So,
I never heard that.
I've been hearing like Ross is working on shit. Ross supposed to be dropping some shit, but you know, who knows, man. With Ross, like I ain't really.
Fabio said Kanye's supposed to be making his next album.
He supposed to be producing this. Right.
I'm cool off dog.
I'm cool.
I don't really fuck with dog like that.
Not even know if.
He's just not my cup of tea.
He's just not my cup of tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what he said, and more power to him. Yeah, like we saying, man. Like we in for an interesting fourth quarter, man. That's all. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Yeah, definitely in for an interesting fourth quarter. September 1st is next week, so it's gonna be some albums that's gonna get some heavy reviews before the year's out. Real shit, bro. Real shit. We already know, like, you know, they say, you know, the boogeyman coming, so, you know. One of my boys told me, he's like, man, I want that shit to be on some good Kid Mad City type shit. I'm like, bro, it don't gotta be that, but it's like it do gotta be good or better, because, you know, we already got classics from him. But I mean, if you building it up that you smoking on top fives, then
I need to know who you talking about too.
He's not gonna say.
I need to know who you talking about. We in this 2021.
He's not gonna say it, man.
On, man.
But that's how everybody piecing it together, because it's like
that's what I'm saying.
On the control shit, it was everybody got it.
You doing us a disservice, man. Like we shouldn't have to be doing this narrative building shit, bro.
And I don't think nobody's scared to rap against him, dog. I don't think nobody's scared to rap against that nigga, man. He's a very good rapper, very, very good rapper, great rapper, elite rapper, but niggas ain't scared to come outside, basically, is what I'm saying. Niggas ain't scared to come outside with Kendrick. If Kendrick outside, niggas ain't scared to come outside. I don't believe that. Like, if Big Sean really wanted to get out here and rap against that nigga, I feel like he would. I'm not saying he would get the best of him. I don't feel like Big Sean's scared to rap. Damn sure don't feel like Cole's scared to rap against that nigga.
Cole not afraid of nobody.
Word. Like, I seen what Cole done did on some tracks with some heavy hitters. Looking for Trouble. We all know what he did with that. Jodeci freestyle with Drake. And he only had one verse on that shit. Drake had two. You see what I'm saying? And he carried the same weight on that one verse alone. You see what I'm saying? So I know what he could do with heavy hitters. Like, so I mean, if we do get a Kendrick and Drake sparring, man, it'll be good. I don't feel like we need that though. And I feel like, the top nigga me, Joe want that shit so bad, bro. Like,
I think that make
so
to me,
bad,
I don't want it that bad, but it just make more sense to me than Drake versus Kanye. Like, that just make more sense.
Because we're not really gonna get no rapping with that shit. We gonna get theatrics with that shit.
With Drake and Kanye?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it would make more sense for Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about more outside music shit than music shit with Drake and Kanye.
Like, with Kendrick and Drake, always been rap.
We gotta talk about rap. You know what I'm
It's,
saying?
and
Like,
it's been rap. It don't never be no outside shit with them two. Drake and
we
Kanye,
talking about
it be
niggas
some
dropping
outside.
addresses, and then we talking about text
Niggas-
threads and all this other shit. I just want to talk about niggas rapping.
Even with the fan bases, niggas dropping picket signs on niggas' houses and shit. Corny, goofy shit. Justin LeBoy catching strays. That shit was wild. Like, what we doing, bro? Like,
I
that shit
support
wild.
Justin LeBoy strays, but y'all niggas put picket fences on. That's not vandalism to me.
Yeah, they was outlandish with that. That's
Like,
not vandalism.
that's not vandalism to me, man. Vandalism when you get on your NWO 97 shit and tagging niggas
Nigga, you
niggas
breaking
property,
a window.
you breaking windows,
Yeah.
you know, you defacing some shit. Like, y'all put picket signs on niggas' front porch. How you vandalize nicely?
That's not even vandalism.
That's not vandalism. Like, okay, let me just put these signs in the trash.
Let me put these. Yeah, let me get these out of here. That's like some. That's like when mayors and presidents come around and drop that shit on your yard.
Get this shit off my fucking front yard,
Get
man.
this shit off my front yard, man. We're not doing that. But I mean, the Kendrick and Drake shit is just like, I don't know, man. If we do get it, we get it. But I feel like we done got they trading bars. It just wasn't as big as, okay, we focusing attention on the shit like Pusha and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Or Drake and Meek. You know what I'm saying? So we never got it to where it was that. But a lot of people feel like, no, he's talking to him. So
I honestly feel like it could go that way though. Like niggas.
Nah, I don't never feel like it could go that way. Because Kendrick, I'm not saying Kendrick not built like that, but Kendrick ain't on no. I don't feel like he will ever get on no outside shit as far as
No,
beef.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like we get them like actually like going at each other.
And it just be rap.
And it be rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That would be more fitting than what we got now. You know what I'm saying? Like I always felt like that. Like I always felt like this beef was pointless to me. It don't make sense. But we here.
You hear now, so we'll see. CLB will drop allegedly it'll drop next Friday. So, off the heel, I really didn't think Kanye was going to drop on a Sunday. I thought he was going to drop on the 3rd. But like anything else, unpredictable. I did not see that nigga drop it today, though. Really didn't. So I don't know if he felt like if Drake was dropping, he wouldn't drop before him. Or if anything, I thought he was going to drop after him or on the same day.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to drop before him, so.
Hey man, we here. So
Oh man, so Nike's going after Jon Geiger now, as with their lawsuits for basically ripping putting using their model, the Air Force One model.
he's even dropped models of his shoe and named them after specific colorways of Air Force One.
Oh, he actually took the name too, like a dummy.
This nigga has dropped linen Jon Geigers. There's already been a linen Air Force One since 2001. That's already been retroed as well. Like he dropped Easter colorway, whatever his shit is, and there's already we all know the Easter Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's blatant with it. He's super blatant with it.
So let me actually pull up.
I mean, yeah. You could. There's like a picture he got with all his shoes on the table. You can look at. They got the Eastern ones. There's a linen one. His time has come, man. It's come. Get him out of here, man.
And he dropped a statement too.
Talking about he influenced Nike, man. Get out of here, man.
Trademark infringement is their main thing that Nike is suing him for. First and foremost, I feel like Nike has been inspiration in defending off the hard work of myself and a lot of creators within the community of the past 10 plus years.
Man,
I've remained quiet
here,
and have never spoken publicly because everyone within the sneaker community has spoken for me. But now Nike wants to use meritless claims and attack me as an entrepreneur. Being a designer who's built my namesake brand from the ground up the right way, I'm already built for the ups and downs and all the hate and scrutiny that comes with it. I'm preparing to fight this battle for all the creators and underdogs fighting the same uphill battle as me. I've been very clear throughout the 2 years of developing and selling the GF01 that the silhouette was inspired by Nike, and also made sure that anyone purchasing the shoe is aware it is a designer shoe crafted with higher end materials and quality, along with my trademark and changes to the silhouette. I also created my own mold for our outsoles and branded JG trademark and changed the pattern multiple times, all while following the trade dress guidelines. I will be very vocal and open about what happens from here on out. It's an Air Force One, bro.
And you have it. You still
They
have
still got the fucking stars on there, man.
You still got it. It says Lennon GF01. Like, come on, bro. Get the fuck on up out of here, bro.
All it is your logo.
And he already had some shit with Balenciaga because his first shoe looked like the runners, like the sock runners. Look at this, bro. Look at this.
My thing is, that's a staple. These be staples that he's ripping off, bro.
Hey, man, his time has come, man.
Like, here's my thing, bro. This is my only question, bro. This go for all these niggas. How do you have access to all these resources and you only come away with a Jordan 1 or Air Force 1 model, bro?
It's easy to do that.
That's lazy. That's not lazy.
I agree. At certain points, they do get lazy because...
And the peep now, this is the same nigga. Me and Mo had this conversation off here. This same nigga who didn't fuck with Bape neither. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a big Bape guy. I fuck with the clothes, but I wasn't a fan of the sneaker. Now, I had my time when I rock certain forces. Like, the staples, of course, was the white Air Forces, black Air Forces. I was more of a mid person, personally. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But other than that, bruh, I wasn't with that, the Bape shit. And you had this conversation. You and Marcus really had a back and forth about it. About, like, how, niggas want to get on, these other gas, but you didn't have the same energy for Bape. When at the end of the day, it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. But
look at this right here. My bad. I mean, cut you off.
Go ahead.
That's not the Easter Air Force One?
Yeah.
It's like
it's right to the T.
That's right. That's exactly the colorway. Like, so we you even trying to make it
That's just like when you show me the
Bape shit.
The 4th of July one.
Yeah, the All Stars.
Yeah, it's the
Bape All Stars,
same,
the same shit.
But see, Bape smart with they shit legally because they wait until the shit was up.
Yeah, the copyright infringement was up.
It was up by around 2002 came around.
They just beat them to the punch.
I just feel like this shit is lazy. And that's why when me and Lade was having a discussion about it on Twitter yesterday, my whole thing was like, these niggas not doing it with no New Balance 999s, or they not doing with the Adidas models that still get love to this day. You see what I'm saying? They not doing it with that. Y'all choose specifically to do it on the Air Force One or Jordan 1. Because you know what time it is. Like, to me, that shit is lazy.
Bape has done it on almost every model, though. They've done it on a New Balance.
I have never seen a New Balance Bape.
I could pull it up for you. They've done it on a New Balance. They've done it on I've showed you the Converse one. I did
see the Converse one.
I showed y'all the Puma one. Remember I showed y'all the Puma Clyde one? Like, Bape has violated a lot of...
I felt like they stayed... one was the Air Force One.
Yeah, they number one staple is the Air Force One rip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they've pretty much been almost every popular shoe model. Every stable shoe model they've done a rip of. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason niggas want to dress it up like Bape is they so different, but no, they've it's a bootleg at its core. Like I've said this before, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all is trying to dress up because y'all like Nego.
But how can they call themselves creators though? But if you want to call yourself creative, but they say it with so much conviction, like John saying it with so much conviction, like, bro, no, you not. In my opinion, you not, because it's lazy and it's effortless. Like, all you doing is putting your logo on it.
Yeah, you just the first one to do it and dress it up. You just dressing it up.
How long he been doing this now?
He been dropping shit since like 2015, 2014, 2015.
Okay.
And like I said, like his first model, he did an original shoe, but it was a bite of the Balenciaga, the sock runners. Like Balenciaga done came at him before he had to switch up the whole
the one
sole.
That looked like a sock.
Yeah, he done had to switch up the sole on that too. Like
so he know what the fuck is going on.
He know what the fuck going on. Like y'all that's why I don't fuck with bro. I don't fuck with bro because of the whole.
Yeah, I remember you told me yesterday.
The whole Darrell
See, I never saw him say nothing about a black man. So.
Yeah, like I don't fuck with bro, man. Like I just don't bro holding me, man. Like, but if we being fair, like I said, if we pulling a plug on him, we pulling a plug on Kai, pull a plug on everybody.
That I never fuck with none of this shit, to be honest, because I feel like the shit lazy. But a lot of people fuck with Kool Key. You see what I'm saying? Or is it Kai? I want to make sure. I don't want to say dog. Even though I don't fuck with, I don't want to say his shit wrong. So Kool Kai. So it's just late. A lot of people say they have customer service issues with him more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I just can't get with it because my whole thing, I could just get the Jordan 1. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All you doing is putting a lightning bolt on your shit, my nigga. Like that's it with different colorways. You see what I'm saying? So. Okay, so when the patent leather Jordan 1 come out later this year, the bread one, you just gonna do a lightning one?
He done did that.
He done did that?
He been dropped the patent leather one like that. Like he been did that. Like because remember he had the patent leathers Chicago's, and he been had a bread version like that.
You did show me that.
He been did
that.
Show
me that. This shit just wild to me, man. This shit wild. It's late to me. It's lazy, bro. And then like, if you gonna be a creator like how you say you was, dog, come up with some new shit, like, bro. And I know it's Kanye West, but bro, like, the Quantum was a dope ass sneaker. It was original and it was to the times, and people embraced that sneaker, bro. And I've been very critical of his sneakers. That was an original design. It was a dope model. Like, bro, y'all can't tap into y'all creative lane to come up with some shit.
Now, I follow Kai. Kai said he got a new original model coming out.
Okay,
I gotta see how that look, but he said he got an original model he about to drop because he said he about to try to. He not really stepping away from it from the Jordan 1 models, but he said it's not gonna be too many of those dropping.
So basically, what he's saying is it's always gonna be his. That's gonna be his that's gonna be his staple.
No, he say when he drop his signature model, he focusing on that. Like we're not really about to see too many, if that much more of the other ones.
Because that's my whole. How much more can you do
That's
when
what
that's
I'm
your
saying.
only thing? See, Jordan don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, he got different
Because
shit. To
there's
choose
a whole
from,
bunch of
like,
retros.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nike don't got to worry about it with the Air Force One because they got other models.
Mm-hmm.
But with y'all, that's y'all thing. So my whole thing is, how many years can you last fucking with that one silhouette?
We got to see how that original model look. That's really what we got. That's really the dice roll right there. You know what I'm saying? How that one look determines what going forward.
Oh no, that shit is just.
Like you can't say you Nike. You can't say Nike has been taking shit from you and trying to word it like that. When I just went through your whole page and you got a literal Easter Air Force One with your logo on it,
And that logo is trash as fuck.
you got a linen Air Force One, but it's in your color. Like it got your logo on it instead of the swoosh.
This shit trash as fuck.
Like that's all Nike got. That's all Nike really got to do. Like, hey, look at this on his page right now.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
When
all
they go to court, bro, there's no way a judge can look at this shit and not favor
If I'm the
and
judge,
Nike,
I'm
bro.
bamming that nigga, man. Hey, man, boom.
It's
Come on,
exactly,
man.
dog. You have everything exactly to the same fucking T. You even got stars on there. You got the stars on the fucking soul.
You ain't even switched that up.
You ain't even switched that up.
But I'm supposed to be. Oh, I'm supposed to be on your side with this shit.
Nah, dog. And that's what I'm saying. You got access to the same. Oh, then you try to dress up your materials. Supposedly your materials are so much better than Nike. Like, come on, dog. What the fuck we doing, man? Like, y'all niggas need to knock it the fuck off, man.
This Nike we talking about. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, you got access to better materials than Nike. Okay.
Better.
Okay.
Not the same now. Not the
Better.
same, but better.
Better.
But you can't come up with a better original design.
Okay.
But you got better materials in them, though. Like, come on, man. No, we not doing that, bro. Shout out my dog, Greg. Greg done had he done had some episodes where he done spoke on this shit. But like, I feel him, bro. It's like, bro, like, I can't respect that shit at the end of the day, bro. And like I said, this ain't a nigga who fuck with Bape. I didn't fuck with when Bape did it. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and it's lazy, bro, for y'all to be such in the creative bag. Like how you saying you speak up for other creators. Other creators don't be doing that shit, bro.
My main
They
thing,
might not be as popular as at least these niggas trying. That'd be my whole thing. Like, at least these niggas trying. Like Lade said yesterday that creativity don't pay. Niggas don't fuck with it until Nike. I mean, I can't really stand on that 100%. Like, if they was ripping off the Delvin Carter dude shit, I haven't really seen too much. I seen him speaking on the Breakfast Club with some of it.
happened?
So this apparently this black dude named Delvin Carter, he's been accusing Nike of stealing some of his design ideas.
Mm-hmm. He had a Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah, it's like he has a Breakfast Club interview. The clip that I seen was short when he was talking about like how he took the Infrared 6 and basically flipped it inside out. So basically the 3M was
whole
outside
shoe, on the whole shoe instead.
Nike. I do remember Jordan dropping a 6 when it was just all 3M.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, he basically saying they got that from him.
That's kind of subjective, man. But I gotta watch this interview. I gotta see what exactly.
And basically,
he's
that's the
saying.
only one
Like,
that he was speaking on. Now the other
Nike
models,
Nike Ben did all 3M shoes before that 6.
and that be my thing. And I didn't really want to get into too much of a back and forth about it, so I pretty much just let Dog have that. But it's at the end of the day, Nike been here since 1972, if not before. If my year is correct,
It's gonna be hard pressed trying to really beat them on some original shit,
bro.
like,
They done did it all. They done did it all.
when it come to that sneaker designer shit, bro, like you gotta have some real original shit, like, cause you can look at almost any shoe and tell where it takes cues and inspiration from, and
and it can still be original.
It can still be original, but at the same time, like you really gotta put a unique spin on that shit. So you be like, well, I can see where it takes some inspiration from, but it's still its own thing. You can still live in that lane. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but with this whole, like, even with the Kai shit, the Babe shit, the Jon Geiger shit, like, y'all are using the model. Like, y'all using the same model.
Y'all, to the T.
To the T. Y'all just switching up the shit on the logo on the side. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that be my thing. It's like, all right, we going to kill Kai. We're going to kill Jon Geiger. I don't fuck with Dog, but it's like, we give Babe such a pass, and
niggas who get Babe a big
it's
pass.
like y'all give Babe a pass, but it's the same.
Niggas still fuck with Babe.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
It's the exact same
That'd
shit.
be my thing, bro. And I can say that because I wear Babe. So it's like it's like, bro, like I'm not about to do this whole give Nigo a pass just because he was the first one to come out with it in 2000. That's where it took off 2000. But it's like, bro, it's still a knockoff, bro. It's still a knockoff. Fair point. I done seen this nigga have stars on the side of New Balance models. Like, I'm not about to do this whole give this nigga a pass. Like, it's the same shit.
And like I said, it's a reason why that these niggas use the Air Force One and the Jordan 1 silhouette for a reason. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's other popular sneaker models out here. You see what I'm saying? Niggas fuck with New Balance heavy. Niggas fuck with Adidas heavy. But y'all niggas not doing that shit on them. Y'all not doing it on those other models, bro.
They're not going to.
Y'all not doing that. Jon Geiger could definitely miss me with that shit. Like, your shit is to the fucking T. You see what I'm saying? Like, exactly to the T. Like, I just don't get it. And no, bro. If you so called such a creator, bro, come up with some original shit, bro. Like, I hope that shit shouldn't even last long. To be honest with you,
He trying to dress it up like Nike fucking with him. Like, man, get out of here,
bro.
man.
Like, look at that shit, man. Like
look
that
at
shit.
this, bro. Like, those are Air Force Ones, bro.
Yeah. Even just looking at the back of it,
Those are
like,
Air Force Ones, bro.
If I didn't see his logo, I already know what time it is with that shit.
I think there's a bunch of Air Force Ones about
Yeah.
to drop. Like, I'd be like, oh, okay.
That's an orange one right there.
Yeah, that's orange.
That's the exact same one that you got.
Yeah.
And somebody saw that from the back, they were like, "Oh, Mo got on the high orange Air Force Ones,
Yeah.
bruh." Oh no, shit! Look at the logo. That's the Jon Geiger shit. Like, no, bro. Like, you ripping, bruh. But your material's so much better.
Man, nobody care about that, bro. Clearly, nobody cares about that, bro. Your time has come, John. That's all I gotta say, man. Them Darrell Reeves comments is coming to bite.
The nigga said the real Reeves.
Bro, I hated this nigga since that shit came out, bro. Cause he really got in bitter ex-girlfriend mode about an interview, bro. Like, I was like, bro, like.
So what exactly happened with that shit?
So Darrell Reeves had his. Remember when this is when he had before he came to us, like his last. I think it was like his second to last or his last season with the Jets. He had a 60 minutes interview, and he had like basically like the last 30 minutes of the show. Like he had a good little thing because they was talking about like how he's managed to always catch big paydays and shit like that. Like they was basically talking about his upbringing, coming from Pittsburgh, all that shit. And he at the end, buddy was like, you know, like who you think along your journey and shit like that. And if you ask a football player that, who you think he gonna say?
Dion.
he gonna say his idols, he gonna say his family, right? For the most part.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This nigga get on the timeline right after the interview. He was like, "Yo, I see what's going on. People don't really respect my influence. He was like, dudes was really dressing like bums until I found them and put them on certain."
He basically trying to say he was like his
big homie, like on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Dudes,
like he put his fists together.
Yeah, on some shit like that, and it's like, bruh, you sound like a bitter girl, bruh. Like, bruh, we talking about this man upbringing and shit. We ain't talking about no fashion cues, nothing. This is a 60 Minutes interview. You think?
Oh
this
yeah,
man,
he's not talking about.
He's
that
not
on
talking
there.
about that.
That's
on
not a platform for that.
That's what everybody was saying. Like, bruh, like you look a certain way right now, bruh. Like, wait, what's your real motive in saying all this?
Real I would have cut that man off.
He did. He ain't fuck with him since then.
Okay.
He ain't fuck with that man since then, bruh. Like,
who the fuck you think you are?
Like, what's going on with you, bro? You on some weirdo shit, and you white at the end of the day, bro.
Word,
like,
don't get this shit
like,
fucked up.
Don't get this shit fucked up.
Y'all don't inspire nothing when it comes to fashion, bro. Let's get that shit clear right now, bro. Y'all don't inspire shit. So y'all come in the shit and try to make it like it's some hot shit. That shit corny. Y'all niggas don't be inspiring nothing on no black man. Period. Y'all don't. Y'all either come in here and do the shit that we do, or you come in here and you try to ad-lib some shit, bro. Like, no. A white man ain't never inspiring a black man on nothing when it comes to fashion, bro. Ever.
Street fashion.
Ever. Let's get that shit clear, bro. Especially street fashion. No.
That's just how Ty Whitley got at Jake Paul yesterday at their little sit-down. This man
was stuttering, too.
This man tried to, you sitting across from this man, basically dressed like this man, talk about he the softest person out of Missouri. This man say, bruh, I'm from Ferguson, bruh. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, bruh, how many music videos have you watched in your life? Who on your block dressed like you? This man, yeah. Like, yeah, you living my lifestyle. Like, get the fuck out my face, bro. Like, what you talking about?
They be getting this shit fucked up. I didn't know about that shit, bro. I'm glad the Real Reeves ain't fuck with Dog no more. Like,
no, that was like 2013. Like, he ain't fuck with him since then.
Like, no, you got the.
That was right before he came to us, bro. He ain't fuck with him since then, bro. So I remember everybody on the timeline was like, bro, like what? Like, you sounding kind of goofy right now, bro. Like, what? Why you take this man 60 Minutes interview to try to make it about you?
Bro, I'm tired of them what be trying to say white people and Japanese people and Asian people be having such a big cultural impact when it come to our fashion, bro. And it's far from the truth, bro. It's far from the truth, bro.
They use that shit as costumes, man.
We was there. Growing up as kids, we never was looking at no magazine saying we want to dress like these motherfuckers from over there in China. We want to dress like this white. Like, no, it was never that, bro. We was trying to dress like the rappers and the athletes. We was trying to dress
like the rappers and the dope boys and the motherfucking athletes who have bread.
Exactly,
like,
bro.
That's exactly what it was. That's where this shit come from. Like, this whole narrative of Japanese being such a big influence on street culture is not. That's lies.
All y'all had was and this is before social media. Y'all might have had dope sneaker collections. Bro, but it's dressing like y'all know. Y'all got the game fucked up.
Bro, you can go to Japan right now and they got stores literally named hip hop. That's it. And it's clothing stores of...
And who started hip hop?
Of hoarded clothes, of hoarded baggy clothes from the 90s, bro.
And who started hip hop? Like, nothing else needs to be said, bro. Like, no, we not doing this shit, man.
Some niggas who had a block party in New York started hip hop. That's where this is started at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing this whole.
They really be trying to come in here and like really change history with this shit, bro.
Y'all not doing this shit, man. Like, stop it, man. You're on crack. Y'all ain't influence shit over here, bro. We the niggas that influence the world, bro.
Nah, facts.
Like, we're not doing this shit.
Then
bro.
you be having these motherfuckers who come in here and they be on every release and they come out here and they put a fit together. And then they be acting like it's some like I'm tired of these pages lying to a lot of these people too who be putting fists together, bro. Like the dick y'all dick sucking, bro. Y'all need to stop that shit. Y'all be lying to a lot of them NBA players. They be lying to these NBA players, bro. These niggas don't be putting fits together, bro. It's only a select few, and y'all don't really highlight them niggas.
I don't. They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all highlight this other shit, bro. That fit that Devin Booker had on was ass, bro.
He about to get under a car.
Word. That's exactly how he looked.
He looked like he worked at Dom Toretto's garage, bro.
Facts, and straight out of 03.
Straight out of 03. He's at the Toretto family garage, bro.
Like the shit I be seeing with some of these fits be nasty, bro. Like on some of these pages, don't let an athlete comment because then you gonna pin his. You gonna pin his comment. Shit. It could be 3 laughing emojis. They'll pin that shit. Like, bro, the dick riding and dick sucking is at an all-time high when it comes to this fashion, bro.
Those sports pages are trash though. They're trash.
You see Dog tweet when he say niggas a cop and then go watch a how to style video. Mm-hmm. That shit is wild, bro. That's just wild.
I say this all the time. We need to bring back bullying. You need to bring back when niggas was scared to dress like us and buy our shit. It was a time when it was only us buying this shit, bro. That's just the facts, bro. Like, if you was buying this shit, you had to come to an unsavory place. And a lot of niggas wasn't doing that. It was only us going to these places. Like, at one point, bro, niggas wasn't just going to Northwoods Mall and buying all the Jordans, bro. That just wasn't happening. It was only us going in Northwoods Mall and buying these Jordans, bro. I know because I was there. You know what I'm saying? Citadel Mall, it was us buying the Air Forces out there. It was us buying the Jordans up out of there. Bring them times back, bro, because the order need to be restored, bro. Like, this is terrible. This is terrible, bro. And then, like Mike said, like, y'all buying this shit and y'all throwing on bullshit with this shit. Like, I'm like, bro, this is why I be losing these auctions, these raffles too.
Your screenshot yesterday had me in tears, bro.
Like, that's just this month. That's just this month now.
The fact that you can't even pull that up is wild, bro.
Yeah,
they showing you like
look at your L's. Look at your L's. Relish in that. We're not picking you. Not selected. Not selected. Not selected. Not selected.
I already see some bullshit. I already see some bullshit fits coming with these lightnings. I already see them. I see an all yellow one coming. I see an all yellow shirt with some black jeans and the lightning. I see that coming.
All yellow with yellow sneakers?
Yeah. All black. That's gonna be the safe one. All black.
That's safe. That's safe if you do it correctly. Like, you know, you can still do the.
But
all
I see
black.
a yellow shirt coming with black
yellow,
jeans and yellow lightnings. I see that coming for sure. I see an athlete putting some cleats on that motherfucker.
Oh, them shit being on them. They're gonna be on a baseball field soon.
I see Joe Hayden probably being the first to do
Joe
that.
Hayden rocking them shit.
Joe Hayden fuck with sneakers heavy, so I probably see him, and he a Pittsburgh Steeler, so I see him doing that. But as far as us regular people out here, it's gonna be some bullshit. Wait till Halloween come around. Wait till Halloween come around. You're gonna see a lot of bullshit. We're gonna revisit
it's
this
gonna
episode.
Be a Yellow Ranger fit? It's gonna be a Yellow Ranger?
What? Bro, listen. Wait till Halloween come around. You're gonna see a lot of bullshit costumes with lightning force, bro. I'm telling you.
Bumblebee?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, bro. I'm telling you. It's coming.
Oh man!
Somebody gonna have their kids dressed up as a bumblebee with the lightning force. He ain't want to be that. He ain't want to be that.
That's crazy.
They gonna force a lot of this shit. Come October now.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's
October 31st. We'll see.
I can see Joe Hayden rocking them shit on the field though. That shit coming.
Mm-hmm.
He probably done got them shit molded up with the cleat shit on there. Done switch that soul out.
There's a lot of people who should be headliners when it comes to this fashion shit and like single collabs who ain't got it. Like, there's no reason why, and I repeat it again, Wale to not have a single collab.
That's
already.
10 years late, honestly.
Yeah, like he's been one of the best dressed in this rap shit. To me, he's the top dog.
He's always represented street culture to the streetwear culture to the utmost.
And he can dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like at one point I used to be on some shit like, you know what, niggas wear what they wear. Used to say, but nah, a lot of this shit be outlandish now. Like, a lot of these niggas really be putting bullshit on and be thinking that shit cool.
Even if it's outlandish, cool. it can still make sense if it's outlandish. Like, that's what I like about Wale. Wale can show you how to get off a budget fit, and if he throwing on some outlandish shit, it'll still make sense. Like, he still tied both elements in.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
even with the baggy trying to come back, I seen him put on the fit. I was like, okay.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
A lot of these niggas, no, bro. Like, niggas will put on them chunky dunkies and they throw on some cow print shit. Like,
niggas have. I see nigga had an actual cow hide on. Like, bro, what? Huh?
And that was the most sought off. For that sneaker to be so sought out, and niggas is putting on bullshit with it. Niggas having whole stock lineup of certain releases now. But this who you losing these raffles to.
Hey man, the thing about the old days.
The old days.
The old days.
You gotta get in where you can fit in. That's why I wasn't interested in Lightning for release, bro.
Man, I remember going to a sneaker release. I'm not gonna say who this was that caught this fade.
Yeah.
I went and bought some. I got my playoff 12. This was 03 at Citadel Mall. I'm walking out Citadel Mall and I'm walking through a fight, a neighborhood fight. I seen a nigga get DDT'd off a wall in Citadel Mall. Yes. As I'm walking through, niggas like, oh, what's up, Mo? And it's a fight going on. Like, it's like neighborhood bamming. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen nigga get ran off the wall. Boom, boom, boom. DDT, like, in the mall. Bring them days back, man. I missed that day. I missed them days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Timothy and Tyler now coming through the mall for that.
It's a nasty shit, man. Nasty shit out here in these streets, man. Tired niggas putting on bullshit and thinking that shit is getting off. Like, even the way they cover, like, in media, like, certain fashion trends and shit like that, like, they be covering the wrong people. Most of the time, it just be a motherfucker with a huge collection. I mean, like I said, what's a collection if you can't put fists together?
That be the thing. Niggas burned out the collection budget and the outfit budget don't be there. Like, that be the thing.
I don't understand it, man.
You clearly see where everything went at.
Especially it seems like every dunk release this year has been a no-go for regular niggas. No-go.
Cause I'm not paying resale for no dunks.
Not when they're $100. Not doing
I see niggas trying to sell certain dunks.
Should be
for
$100.
They're $100.
Yeah, it's $100 out the door, and it wasn't even $100 back when I was buying dunks.
About 65, innit?
Yeah, so like I'm definitely not paying $250, $300 for no dunks.
I see 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like they even go from there.
I would go to Journeys once a week to get a new pair of dunks. Like, that simple, bro. Didn't matter what the colorway was. If them shipping hard, I bought them.
Just sitting, waiting, ready to buy.
Yeah,
Now
it was never. I gotta make sure I get these dunks.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it was never that.
Like
and the thing is, niggas is really like, oh, like these, like, bro, you talking about these white and green dunks, these orange and white dunks? Y'all wasn't going this crazy over this shit before.
but it's just the idea that they look like Jordan 1s, I think, for most people.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is for the most part.
That's some bullshit, dog. I
Yeah.
can't.
You can't get nothing.
Like, it's
No
like,
dunks.
It's like,
06, 07, 08, 09.
Yeah, 09.
Y'all wasn't doing none of this
Nope.
shit, bro. Y'all wasn't.
You could have walked into Sweet Soul in 09 and boom, you good. I remember because I got big goats from there in 09. So, yeah, man.
some bullshit, man. Fuck sneaker. Fuck all the maps. Word.
And that's the crazy. That was 12 years ago. 09 was 12 years ago, and just to think how much that done changed in just that short period of time. But I really think what did it was a Concord release in 11.
That's crazy
I worked that release.
That's crazy. The Concord release did it, but the Yeezy 1 release didn't do it.
Yeezy 1 was what?
That was 09.
Oh, that was 09.
That was
Yeah.
09.
Yeah, it didn't do it. You could have got the Yeezy. I mean, it was still kind of limited.
You were still limited, but like you had a chance.
You had a
Even
chance.
after they dropped, like it was you was paying, but you wasn't paying what you paying now
Yeah.
for a pair of Yeezy 1s.
I think you could have got a pair of Yeezy 1 for about $250.
250, 300, 350
Yeah.
on the high end.
Mm-hmm.
It started going up as Kanye hype. Of
The
course.
height, yeah.
But when them 09, the most we was paying for a pair of Yeezy 1s was like 350.
Now, thousands.
Oh yeah.
Yeezy 2? Don't let it be Red October.
Yeezy 2s, you might as well try to trade a nigga a car for them.
Yeah,
shit.
a car. They going for a down payment on a car. Real shit. They
Real
go
shit.
for 4 or 5K.
Real shit. Real shit.
Minimum.
Real shit. That's a 01 Honda now.
Word. I'm telling you, dog, this shit done changed, man. That Concord release set ablaze because you got to think a few months later was, in my opinion, the best All-Star weekend ever, 2012. And that weekend alone definitely changed sneaker culture.
Yeah, because they had the whole sneaker. They had the
foams.
foams that dropped.
They
the
was
Galaxy.
re-releasing Concords.
Yeah, they
And that, I think a nigga got smoked behind that shit in Atlanta. In the
Bro, the
mall.
whole Galaxy line had to be put on pause in Orlando, bro.
niggas was trading cars for them phones back then.
Yeah.
I remember on Twitter niggas like, hey, I got this used car. They got such and such miles on it. I'll trade it for a pair of phones.
Yeah, them
For a
Galaxy
pair of phones.
Phones, the Galaxy phones now. KD shit, Kobe shit, Braun shit.
KD shit been cold too.
My boy called me from Orlando. I'll never forget. Cause I was in the bank that Monday. He was still down there because they didn't up and release it until Tuesday. It was random on a Tuesday, Wednesday. He called me. He's like, bro, I'm still down here waiting for them more to release this shit. He said, Mike, them boy had the horses out here, everything. I'm gonna shut the release down Saturday. Nothing was going on. That was the weekend that between Concord and that All-Star weekend. That's what really set it off. Cause after that point, bro, I remember when the playoff 12s released. The Cement 4s released, and we was a smaller store at the two. We had a line backed up all the way down the ramp from where for our store used to be at. If you remember where our store was at, we ain't got that many shoes. On the average, we might get 12 to 18 pair.
That's crazy.
That's nasty.
12 to 18 now.
Damn. So that's like what, a size per?
That's one size run basically.
Yeah.
112.
Yeah, certain like
Probably
the higher,
213s.
the higher sizes, you probably just getting 1 or 2 pairs.
3 to
of
4
that.
10 and a half.
You might get
1 8, 1 7 and a half if lucky. Few 9s.
That's
It's
crazy.
it's a size run and a few extras.
You had to go to the other store, bro, because they would get the bulk. Now on Christmas releases, 24 pair. And you got to think on most stores, like bigger stores, like in others, they get 100. Us, nah.
Yeah, I feel like
Then
100.
Travis them probably might have got about 30 to 40 on Christmas releases now.
I feel like even 100's not enough.
You right. On certain cities. Certain cities,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, think about those lines. There's easily over 100 people in this shit.
No, the Concord
but
release
you
was
gotta think,
crazy.
all them niggas wasn't hitting on them shit though.
Right.
You gotta think at a certain point now. Once niggas hit that certain point in line, like, hey, we ain't got no more. We ain't got no more. You gotta think
I would
now,
even
it
have
used to-
stand in the line
It used to
knowing
be
what I
like
had
that.
know.
Niggas get to a certain point in the line, like, hey, we ain't got no more now. Just let y'all boy know. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've been the person, hey, they get a last size, and them boy right after me, hey, ain't no more. Niggas asking me, hey, can I pay you? No, I need mine. I've been sitting here.
Yeah, niggas paying to jump the line. All type of crazy
I
shit.
need mine, bro.
The Concord release was crazy, bro.
That shit wild, bro.
I worked that release. Well, I helped. I wasn't on the clock, but I helped, like, control. And then, because I worked later that day. But between that, bro, like, even 2010, bro, the Cool Grays releasing, smooth. Black Friday, Flint 13s, French Blue. I call them French Blues. Smooth. Black Cement 4, smooth. Black Cement 3, 2011, Black Friday, smooth. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't crazy like that. That Concord shit really set it ablaze.
Mm-hmm.
Really set it ablaze. Like, niggas could have walked into the store and got Black Cement 3s in 2011 with no problem.
I did. I walked in the
I
mall
remember you told me that.
3 in the afternoon, still got my pair. That shit crazy.
Even with the mall opening up 12 that
12,
night
yeah.
on Black Friday,
It was still able
it was
to get
still smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wasn't really wild. I didn't work the Cool Gray release 2010, but I remember Marcus telling me that shit it was smooth. Niggas was going to 2 stores and being able to cop.
Damn.
And still get the phones, because the cough drop phones had dropped that same day too.
Yeah.
Niggas was able to get those too.
That's crazy, though. Yeah, I remember that, man, shout out B-Cam, man. Like, I remember literally me and Tune just walking them all every fucking weekend, grab our shoes and walk the fuck out. Like, no, nothing crazy. Like, she chilling, everybody chilling in the stove.
Thing is, though, as long as you come get your shoe now, you still got to get them shoe that day. But you can still get them.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I wasn't waiting in no crazy lines and shit. Nah. Okay, Brittany, y'all still got them shit? Yeah, right here. All right, bet. What was the platinum, silver? It came in the case.
The ones?
Jordan ones?
Yeah, I remember them shit.
Walk straight in the mall, got them shit. You know how much some shit going for now, bro? Like, woo. It's crazy.
Hey man, bring back gatekeeping within our community.
But I think that ticket shit fucked it all up, man. Like the raffle ticket.
They started at about 2012.
Yeah, like that. That's when I really was like, yeah, I gotta find a fucking shoe.
I remember niggas had a line outside for the bread 12s. I mean bread 11. 2012. I'm driving past this shit, like outside, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is what we on.
You
now.
remember when niggas was selling raffle tickets?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Selling it.
Dark ages.
It's crazy.
That shit rigged too.
Yeah. That shit was rigged, and that's why I said, "Nah, I'm not doing this."
You had to go up to there. They'll write your name down. You know, all this other shit. I'm like,
man, y'all picking niggas who y'all know, man.
Right.
it's 2012 now.
I respect it, but just don't play in my face, man.
Yeah,
Like,
when you see the local DJs posting to Facebook, the whole family
good look,
got
thanks for
right.
looking out, and you shout niggas out. Oh, okay, I know what time it is.
The whole family got shoes.
So you for one, you got the shoe, which is cool. You got your shoe, but you gonna shout out who made sure you get them? Okay,
Certain releases
I know
was
what's
cool
going
though.
on.
I will say it was 2019, maybe because it wasn't that sought out. I was able to go to 2 stores and get cool grade 4s with no problem. I went to Jimmy Jazz and went to Champs and cop 2 pair. Was able to sell one on Goat, sold one on Goat.
That shit's crazy, dog.
Word. I remember, and you know, it brought back such a good feeling doing this shit that day. It's like, damn, bro, like I was able to come in here.
Without the
2019
bullshit.
now. I was able to come in here, no crazy lines. You know, each store probably had about 3-4 people outside. I walked in, no problem. Boom, finish this transaction, shoot down the finish line, go get another pair. It was cool. You see what I'm saying? But then it just seemed like, because I haven't been to the mall for release since then, so I don't know what it's been looking like since then. But
It's disgusting.
like it seemed like, and they was doing first come first serve. It wasn't no ticket, no raffle, no nothing. First come first serve. And even the Space Jam in 09, that shit wasn't even really that hectic, bruh. Now, you wasn't going in there probably that afternoon to get one. They might have had a few pairs that might have been
If
kids
you
or
was there
something
that
like
morning, you could have get them. If you was there that morning, you could have get them for sure.
And this is 09, so this is like me first graduating, bro. I remember Black Friday 09. We went and drove to Myrtle Beach because I think the Tenga outlets had been new around that time out there. We went out there for a release for the Nike store. The Nike store had opened up around there. Nigga, I was able to come back and still go get the still go get the Cherry 12s.
Yeah, that's when I was working at Nike. We could have actually ordered ours through the employee. They had an employee line, a phone line you could order them shit through, and they sent them to your house. That's how I got mine. I remember that. But yeah, man, good old days, man.
It's crazy how time flies, bro. Imagine this shit in 2030. Ain't gonna be the most shoes in stores at this rate. Ain't gonna be. I wonder if Lightning 4 is released in store in the mall this weekend.
If they was in the mall, I think they was.
I seen a nigga had a whole line up in his house already. Full size run. Ready to go. 300 a pair. I'm like, all right, man. What was retail on them shit, too?
220.
220?
Mhm.
Hey, man. When you say June Town, niggas start fucking with June Town, man. Yeah, man. Niggas fucking with the China man. That's what's coming down to, man. At the end of the day, like, niggas gonna have to get it in other ways. What other means would they have to get it? Like, seeing Mo screenshot yesterday, that shit was wild, bro. That was just on this month alone. Nigga ain't hit on none of them shits. And this is like, these niggas playing in your face, like, showing you, like, yeah, bro, look at your L's. You ain't getting nothing. Nothing, man, but get it how you live, people. Get it how you live. Y'all see the top 100? They finished wrapping up the top 100 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Hulu for adding NFL Network. I didn't know them niggas added that, but I did remember they was added some channels to their lineup. They added like BET, NFL Network. They added some other shit. So shout out to y'all. Just don't up that price.
Oh, that's coming. You can get BET and NFL Network in the state.
I paid $74 a month.
74? Oh, you got the live TV and all that stuff?
Yeah, I got live TV. I got Hulu and live TV. So I done had to switch so many times. Fucking different.
So you fucking with that over like regular cable? Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Stream going that way because even when storms come, like I ain't got to worry about that shit. Regular cable, your shit probably will go out. But I mean, with Hulu Live TV, this is probably the longest one I've had so far since I moved into my crib, and I ain't really had no issues with it. The app is good, you know. Trying to go different channels, the shit is good. Yeah, man, I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got no place at all. Oh, that Meek Mill and Dirk and Baby track, share location. That shit hard, and that shit sound better with the spatial audio too. That shit hard. I fuck with that shit.
Niggas killing me for that James Harden bar. Niggas killing that nigga, man.
Niggas say
The song hard. The song
that song hard though.
That bar is hilarious, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man.
That nigga just had a birthday. The nigga said the nigga got a crazy fucking watch from Russ. What's that shit? The Richard Mille?
Mm-hmm.
Richard Mille cost a Lambo. Anytime I see that watch, I think about that line. That shit really like $250, bro. That's crazy.
Hey,
Did he say them shit ass?
Did he say them shit ass? But then Hov dropped the all blue joint yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And Nicki Ben had that all pink one. I been said that pink one was hard because it looked like a girl watch.
I'm not a watch guy, but if I did, I'll just get me a regular G-Shock.
Yes. I'm not really with all
I'm
that.
just sticking with my Apple Watch. It does everything. Like I went swimming yesterday, bro.
Good.
Tracked
That shit
all my
waterproof?
laps, nigga. Yeah, water resistance up to 50 meters. So, 50 feet or some shit like that. So, nigga, and it's like a little compartment on the side that, like, you have to roll the little turn dial, and it releases like any water that's built up like in the little crevices and shit. But it shuts the whole shit down. Mm-hmm.
And it won't have no effect on the digital shit at all.
My shit dug right here. I've been in the pool dummy yesterday, bro. Word. Like,
So I wouldn't go crazy on the watches anyway, but niggas really be having a conversation about certain watches. The Hublots, the Richard Milles.
I used to be a big watch guy, and it's honestly buying all those watches. Was just
$250K
stupid.
for a watch is crazy.
I'm not doing that. I mean, I felt crazy buying them shit for like $300-$400. You know what I mean? But we had to plug.
Because the G-Shock is how much? About 100?
Depends on which ones you get. About 100, 200 at the most.
I would get ones that just different colors. In a solid color like a red, a
you
green,
you
a
can
blue.
get a solid, then get the different bands and shit. Color switch right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably give me a G-Shock. Where you got them shits from?
So that the stand in the middle of the mall. They got all the
There
authentic
used to be a
ones.
watch store in the
watch
outlet.
Store, yeah.
Man, that shit was so clutch, bro. Golly, like they would put
They
them
had
shit
all
on,
the G-Shocks. They
Yeah.
had all them shit.
and they were all in cases, and you just had to move them shit around, find which one you
I
want.
had to ask them shit, but I think I sold a lot of mine. I had to ask them shit, man. With the boxes and all. I used to have them shit, man.
Yeah, so Hov dropped on 1 of 1, huh?
That blue joint?
Yeah.
Hey, man. His man said he was ass, and then he dropped the picture in the jet with the blue joint the next day. So.
Yeah, Diddy definitely wasn't fucking with it. He said, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, Richard Milles ain't it, man. Them shit's whack.
Hey, man.
I'll say them shit's cheap, man.
I say them shit cheap. Them shit, y'all getting.
They said you can get a house, man. So you get a house instead of getting that shit.
That's almost some black shit. You can just go get a house before you get a Richard Mille.
I was like, oh, okay.
He get the big up. Big up. All right, man.
Hey, my house costs about the same as a Richard Mille, so.
Hey, man.
Hey. so hey, I guess Diddy on to something. So
Big up, man.
Only to tell time.
Ain't that much
that's
status.
a status
Ain't
symbol
that much
shit,
status
man.
in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be doing this whole thing. I've seen people be like, "Well, when I wear certain watches, certain people talk to me, and it's like, it's a conversation.
Certain people talk to me.
It's a conversation. It's a conversation starter, and it's like
We all know the certain people you talking about.
Yeah, it's like
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
They still calling you a nigger at the end of the day.
No doubt.
Don't get it fucked up.
Nigger think he got some taste, huh? Like,
That's what they be saying in a circle now.
yeah, this nigga might have some taste.
Like I seriously doubt a woman's walking up to this man to say like, "Oh my God, I love your watch."
They just know that it's bright.
It's expensive,
It's bright.
yeah,
It's
bright, and
bright
it's
and
expensive. That's it.
She
don't
wouldn't.
know-
She wouldn't know looking
Yeah,
directly
she
at
don't
it.
know no specifics of no watch, man. Like,
So to spend $2,500
Shit, Meek touched
to
on
talk
that-
to a white man,
he touched on that
I'm
years
cool.
ago. He was like, yeah, we spent all this money on jewelry, but it's like it's a nigga that can probably stand right next to me with some fake jewels on and look just like mine.
He did say that.
So,
Was that on the tax interview?
I think so. Like he was saying that shit, like,
like Rich Paul.
what?
What's that nigga name? What's the white boy named Boxer? Jake Paul.
Oh,
that's
Jake Paul.
Not Rich Paul. Big old Rich Paul, man.
Jake Paul is the younger brother. Logan is the one who fought Floyd.
Logan had the Charizard card with the ice around it. He iced
it out.
Yeah.
He iced out the card. It was a BGS graded. He iced out.
Man, I want that first edition box set.
And he had the Cuban link on it. That shit was kind of unique how he did that shit.
I gotta look for my shit, man. I know that shit in the garage somewhere.
1999, 2000.
I know there's some shit in there because I was back when I was a kid. I was trading my ass off.
Hey man, if you find yours, holla at me.
Fuck, man.
I know for a fact.
Logan got the first box edition set, bro.
Yeah, he got the first. Like
he got all them shit.
He said if he sold his card, he almost get $1 million for that shit.
And a lot of them boy be having the ass of Charizards, bro. Like, cause the Pokemons come in like a small pack. It might be what eight a pack, 8 cards
in
a pack.
In a box, you might get.
Well, not the box, the actual package.
In a pack, you're not guaranteed a Charizard.
Yeah, so you're not guaranteed. So I be seeing the videos on where we flipping through each pack. Okay, they might get a hit on a Blastoise, or they might not hit on shit at all.
Might not hit on nothing.
But niggas be flipping the Charizards and the holographic Charizards is like the go-to.
Them first holographics, them first like Alakazams.
Nigga,
psychics,
I got all them. Bruh,
the first Mewtwo card.
I'm pulling everything out the garage.
The
man.
Electroid.
Like I'm gonna have to,
like them first like holographics. That's where it's
going for some paper, dog.
You know when you see something in one place and then you go there and it's not.
But in the back of my mind as a kid, I always felt like someday this shit is gonna be worth an ass. But I was never thinking about 2020 and 2000 though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about the year 2020 and 2000 as a kid.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably 30, 40 something.
I just do to hold on to mine. I know I put mine in a binder. And I know the last time I looked at mine, I had like that front page where it was like 9 cards on the sleeve. I had 9 Charizards.
Yeah.
No cap.
And that's what I know. It was like a lunchbox. It was a metal tin lunchbox. It came with it was a green one, it was a blue one, it was a red one. I got the Bulbasaur. So it had like Venusaur and all those shit on it.
You had all the grass types.
Yeah. So it was. I took everything out the binder and put this shit in this tin box, and I'm telling you, I ran out of space in the binder. That's why I had the tin box, and everything's in this tin box. I know it's, but we also had a house fire, so it's like, what's that shit?
On that too.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much shit in storage at my people's house that it was like, bro, I don't know what's what. I don't. It was so much people hands on. I was seeing local niggas walking around with my jerseys on and shit. Like, yeah, it was a mess, bro.
Bro, what?
Yes, bro. My sneakers, jerseys, like, yeah. Because we had to lay out everything on the ground, take pictures of it and every shit like that. But the neighborhood came out to help, you know what I mean? But it was also like, the mechanics. Like, my pops had these rinky-dink niggas as mechanics.
Little shade tree niggas.
But I got into the bodega right there on Maple Street, bro. I was like, nigga, I know that's not my jersey, bro. Shit all fuck up, got oil stains on it. Like, all right, bro. It was the Clippers, Greg Odom, not Greg Odom.
Bro, I've been sitting under that tree with your shit on, bro.
It was Lamar Odom.
He done been getting bust up all day with your shit on, bro. He done sweat that bitch out.
They under a car looking like goddamn Devin Booker. Word, bro.
Shit, wow. Well, yeah, man.
I gotta find them shit.
Yeah. So now I talk about it, dog. They finished up the top 100 yesterday on
for NFL.
For the NFL, and the players voted Patrick Mahomes number 1. Number 2 was Aaron Donald. Number 3 was Aaron Rodgers. 4 was Derrick Henry. 5, Travis Kelce. 6 was Devontae Adams. 7, Tom Brady. 8 was DeAndre Hopkins. 9, T.J. Watt. 10 was Josh Allen.
T.J. Watt?
Was
up there?
Yeah.
T.J. Watt got a lot of hype last year.
He got a lot of hype,
bro.
He was like defensive player of the year candidate.
Like them boy,
but I do not feel he's top 10, bro.
He's not top 10. No. Let me ask y'all a question.
That's that J.J. Watt shit.
Yeah, it is. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like Pat Mahomes had that good of a season last year to be the number 1?
Not number 1. Now, maybe 2018 his MVP year?
Yeah. I don't think he
had 19, he should have been at least top 3, top 2. He was 4 last year.
That's cool. That's cool.
But this year?
This year, he wasn't the number 1 nigga in football last
Travis
year.
Travis Kelce
was 4.
Fuck out of here.
Over Brady.
No, he was 5.
fuck out
Henry
of
was
here.
4.
Over Brady now.
Brady should have been top 3.
You got to think Brady whooped these niggas' ass.
Brady should have been the top 3. Should have been Aaron Rodgers, Brady, Mahomes.
Easily. I wouldn't even put Eric Donald up that high.
Not Aaron Donald. He consistently top 2, bro. I
He
don't get it.
consistent. That 99 club shit, that shit did a lot for him.
Mm-hmm.
No, he gets it every year to him, man.
Yeah.
And I get it. He's a great fucking player, bro. But this year, for what Aaron Rodgers was 48-5 touchdown interceptions. Now Patrick was 38-6. Well, we talking about 48-5,
That's almost 50 touchdowns.
and he was an MVP with 5 picks.
He had a better season than Pat.
Come on now.
Like individually.
Aaron Rodgers has 1 year of 10+ interceptions in his career.
Career. That's crazy.
The consistency is
Brady
almost,
7 is insane. Now I don't know if the players felt like they had the old Patrick for last year, but I don't feel he should have been number 1, bro. No way.
That's
No
crazy.
way.
That's crazy, man.
I do at least top 25. 11 was Stephon Diggs. 12 was Russell Wilson. 13 was Jalen Ramsey. 14 was Alvin Kamara. 15 Tyreek Hill. 16 Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett should have been higher.
Jalen should have
17.
been higher too.
Yeah, 17 Xavier Howard. Deshaun Watson 18. 19 Buda Baker. 20 Dalvin Cook. 21 Fred Warner. That was a great selection for him because he had a great year. DK Metcalf 22. Khalil Mack 23 should have been higher. Lamar Jackson 24 should have been higher. 25 Bobby Wagner.
How's Lamar Jackson that low?
Darius Leonard should have been higher. DeForest Buckner should have been higher.
Bruh from the Bucks, that linebacker from the Bucks should have been higher.
Devin White was 28.
How's he almost 30?
Come on now.
And this nigga been whooping everybody ass in the playoffs.
Darius Leonard was 37.
That's nasty.
That's
That's
nasty.
nasty. That's nasty. I will say that.
They be snubbing the fuck out
Because
of
DeForest
this
Buckner
man.
was 27. He should have been a little higher, but
Yeah.
Darius Leonard is top 25.
But why the fuck is Deshaun Watson that high?
18?
Why is he
He
that
had a
high?
great year.
Oh, over all
But the
these
team was ass, but he had a great year.
But over all these defensive players? Nah, man.
And notable people who was kind of... Kyler Murray was 39. Marlon Humphrey should not be 38, bro. He's not that good as a corner, in my opinion.
I think they got bored after a while just throwing niggas up there.
Kyler Murray was what?
39. Levante David, the other linebacker from the Bucks, was 43. Them one had 8 players in the top 100. Minka Fitzpatrick was low as fuck. He was 52. We talking about one of the best safeties in the league, bruh. 52?
How you name 52 better players than him?
You can't.
52?
Keenan Allen, 55. Hella low.
Hell.
Hella low. Hella low.
For what he had, like a unsure quarterback.
And Justin Herbert ball that shit as a
He
rookie,
did.
but he put up the numbers, though.
But also, it wasn't even guaranteed for this nigga to turn up like that because
Yeah.
this was Tyron Taylor
Yeah.
team. You know what I mean? So it was for
You didn't know what you was getting with Herbert, bro.
exactly. So for Keenan Allen still to have a fucking he got snubbed, bro.
He's consistently top 10 wide receiver, bro.
Okay.
1 year, arguably, I could have made an argument for him being top
Where's
5.
Mike Evans at?
Mike Evans is higher. He's 48. Christian McCaffrey, 44, but I understand he was hurt, so that's fair. But based off last year, yeah, Josh Allen being at 10, I felt like he could have been around the 7-8 mark. Definitely higher than TJ Watt. Josh Allen, top 5 quarterback.
Drop TJ to damn like 15, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not rolling, bro. I'm not rolling.
I'm about to ask, what was Josh Allen at?
10.
TJ Watt over Josh Allen?
Yeah, he was at 9.
Man, come on. Man.
That shit nasty.
I'm not putting Travis Kelce at 5. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Derrick Henry, I fuck with him, not at 4. Not over Brady. You can't. No, Brady's top 3, man. Like, I'm cool with the top 3 be me and Aaron, Pat, and Brady.
Brady don't got to be number 1, but he's top 3, bro. He's top 3. At 44, still doing what he doing, bro? Like, nah, bro.
Dog, he ran through every team in the playoff on the road.
They been whooping niggas' ass. They whoop niggas' ass.
When they thought this was gonna be like a quote unquote Jordan Wizards year, it wasn't that.
Nah, it wasn't.
He won.
He been whooping niggas' ass. Been putting foot to ass. I just don't.
This top 100 gonna be a lot of. This year is not gonna reflect this year. For sure. It's not gonna. A lot of these guys won't be in the
it's
top
not.
10 next
It's
year.
not. Yeah, you're right.
The only ones I think it'll stay there is, of course, Aaron, Pat, Aaron Donald, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. I don't see being top 10 next year. Josh Allen, he'll move up. Derrick Henry, he'll probably stay in. T.J. Watt going down. I'm not on that.
He better go down, unless he have like a career year that top last year. Because last year was. Would you say last year was a career year for TJ?
Yeah, because I mean he's still young, so that would have been his best year so far. He's only like 2-3 years in. So I mean,
all right,
Jalen Ramsey should definitely been top 10. Stephon Diggs was 11. That's fair.
That's fair.
Russell Wilson was 2 last year. He's 12. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, man.
It's
These
no
players
consistent.
is
It's not
a while.
consistent.
Yeah. These players be on something.
Because they're asking the players, bro. It's like, all right, bro. All right, man. All right.
Khalil Mack being 23 is hella low. He's if not the best edge rusher in the league. But week 1 kicks off soon, so hey man, we'll see. Sam Darnold finally played some snaps.
We dropped 125.
165,
165?
2 TDs, but it was against us, so but the Jets, nothing less than 4 touchdown passes, bro. Well, 4 total.
On the Jets?
No less than 4 touchdowns, bro. He has way too many weapons. Way too many. We got Robbie Anderson. Terrence Marshall, the rookie? Oh, yes, sir.
Y'all need to run it up
Yes,
on the Jets.
sir. That boy has been balling, bro.
Yeah.
So we talking about DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Terrence Marshall. We got this boy Shy Smith from South Carolina. Shout out to him. He looked like he could be a nice weapon. Christian McCaffrey back.
Y'all got a receiver core, basically.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard, the backup running back, rookie running back. He looking like he's good. Tight end, Dan Arnold. We got a tight end now. So no excuses. And it's not like Sam don't got the talent. Hey man, Matt Rule, Sam Darnold. I'm high. I'm my eyes on both of y'all this year. Heavy.
This is an accountability year.
For sure. Because last year we was in a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
We was in a lot of games
This
last
year
year.
it's time-
And
it's
I
time
told
to
that a
win.
lot of the defense was hella young. They played well for what we was last year.
It's
But
time to take that step this year.
Take the step. We had the weapons. We re-signed Robbie Anderson to a 2-year extension. So pretty much locked in. DJ will probably be locked in for a 4 or 5 year deal when this time come.
Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater for earning his spot out there.
I was just about to transition to that because he definitely didn't get a fair shake with us. So shout out to Teddy
He's
Bridgewater
still
for getting
showing
that
his worth.
job.
He's still showing his worth. Because Drew Lock not even talking about that dude. And I had him like as a hopeful, like as a top kind of a top prospect for me. Like I got my eyes on as far as young quarterbacks, but they're not even talking about him compared to Teddy. So
Yeah.
shout out to Teddy.
The first game will be September 9th, Buccaneers and Cowboys. Carson Wentz going to play week 1?
Shit, I don't know,
It's
man.
also practice highlight.
Shit, I fucking left tackle.
practicing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Left tackle just went out, torn ACL.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's like, here it goes. Here it fucking goes. Here the fuck we go.
Bills and Steelers week 1, that'll be a good one.
Hey, them boys show Andrew Luck. He went at a high school. I think he work at a high school now or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Them boys been like, them boys say retirement treating Andrew good. Niggas say, man, he look like he work in the IT department. He just came out of his office for a little bit.
No, dead ass.
And he look completely different, bro. Phillip Rivers too. He coached on high school team.
They
Like
got their first win.
yeah, he look like he like an
Jason
IT
Taylor
dude.
too. He coaches St. Thomas Aquinas in Florida.
Oh wow.
Jason Taylor, them boy cut ass yesterday.
For
For
real?
real?
Hell yeah.
Man, big up.
And
That's
shout
dope.
out to Mater Day, bro, because them boy beat the number 1 team in Texas. They whooped their ass 45-3.
That's dope.
And California niggas be getting in their bag, bro. The boy went down to Texas and whooped their ass, bro. I was like,
Texas,
shit.
that's a football state, though.
And them boy be trying to, stamp their tag as like, we had the best, but them boy from Cali came out there and whooped that ass.
Hey, Cali got the talent, but it's Florida, man. Florida, they got the niggas. Florida just got the athletes, bro.
There's some good games for week 1. Browns and Chiefs. Bears and Rams Sunday Night Football. Colts and Seahawks. Titans and Cardinals. That's going to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got us and Jets. That ain't really shit.
I was gonna say, man, sleeper probably gonna be fucking AJ Green.
Cardinals. I haven't even really seen him in the preseason.
You won't.
You don't need him to play preseason, honestly.
You know that boy's a bag of glass. Word.
Hey, but that's still like under the radar because a lot of niggas not really talking about that signing, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
He on the other end of DeAndre, like that's.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen what I say. All those people who play drafts and all that shit, sleeper right there.
You in fantasy? You did fantasy this year?
Had a draft yesterday.
Man, I wanted to join, but I ain't really been.
We could do one of them little play against some random people. I just send you the link. But you try to do that shit and draft against anybody.
I've been seeing niggas do some big money leagues this year. Niggas putting $150 a person for their leagues and shit. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
Y'all crazy, dog.
Y'all
These niggas fucking get hurt very quickly.
It's gonna be a lot of injuries week 1.
17 weeks this year.
17 weeks.
Like,
Niggas saying 10-7 might get you in the playoffs.
damn.
Yeah, like
It should.
Yeah, it should. Like,
Shit, our bye week ain't till like week 14, dog.
9-8 gonna be hard pressed.
that's crazy.
That's a lot of football. That's definitely going the whole season from last year. Like,
Hey, but that's kind of good. You always in the flow though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really.
that's what I'm saying. Like that because you know typically people fall off after their bye week and shit. Like it's good. Just it depends on where we're at.
Yeah,
week
depending on
14, But I ain't tripping. That's a far week away from me. That's a lot of close football
week?
though.
Let me see. I think our bye week is like week 14.
Yep, excited to see Tennessee, man. Hey, so for whatever reason, Julio went like 10th round in draft yesterday.
For real?
That seem about right.
Dog, this is somebody who like
Maybe a little higher.
If niggas didn't keep this man on their keeper leagues, they definitely would draft him like first round. Like Julio was not making it into no 10th round ever. But they just really don't know what's going to happen with him and AJ Brown. I don't know. It's crazy to me.
I mean, it should be a consensus 1-2, right?
Yeah. But I mean, you got to think they got fucking Derrick Henry also. So the ball got to really be spread out.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Like it's really kind of tough. Don't know, but I got AJ Brown.
I'm like in our defense lineup. I'm still worried about the linebacker core though. D-line is beastly. We got Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Daquan Jones from Tennessee last year, Morgan Fox from the Rams last year. Then the backup, Yetur Gross-Matos. That's the one that I feel like could take off and be like an eventual starter for us and like really get like 10 sacks a season. Bravian Roy the DT. So Shaq Thompson, Jermaine Carter is the only one I got a question mark because that's middle linebacker, and I'm big on middle linebacker. He's like the quarterback of the defense, so you got to be on point.
Damn, our bye week ain't until week 14 too.
Yeah, them shit's down there.
And right after that, we got y'all, Drew.
Yeah.
Hassan Reddick, Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn actually has looked pretty good. Jeremy Chin, Justin Burris. So, yeah. Offense, loaded. I ain't worried about that.
It's going to be a good football season, man. I got a good feeling.
Yeah, fans is back in the stadium, too.
Oh, you know that was coming. You know that's coming. Nah, they not letting that go this year.
Nope.
Shit, yeah, our bye week is week 13.
Right after that, we got them boys in Indy.
Our last 4 games is a fucking blitz.
For real?
We got at Buffalo versus Tampa Bay, at New Orleans, at Tampa Bay. That's a fucking blitz, bro.
Hey, big up Jameis, man.
Buffalo might, yeah, I definitely charge that as a loss. But we should start off 3-0. We got Jets, Saints, Texans.
We got Saints week 3. We come out Dolphins, Jets, Saints, and then Bucks week 4. We got Bucks at home.
Honestly, we should start off 5-0.
I got us going 3-0.
Honestly, we should start off 5-0 looking at it. All right, so we got Jets, Saints, Texans, Dallas, Eagles. The only loss I really see is probably Dallas.
You got Dallas beating y'all?
Probably. Outside of that, these are all
y'all
wins.
Go to Dallas?
Yeah.
That's a toss-up.
So we should start no worse than 4-1, bruh. Because we got Jets, Saints, Texans, Cowboys, Eagles, Vikings, Giants, Falcons, Patriots, Cardinals, Washington football team, Dolphins before the bye week. So that's 12 games. I'm thinking 8-4 at the worst.
That's doable.
That's doable, bruh. Losses probably being Cardinals, Dallas, and Falcons because that's a division game. Other than that, there's no reason why we shouldn't win the other of these games. And probably New England. New England probably be a L. But other than that, bruh, like, no, I don't see it. Sam Darnold should have a resurgence. I'm thinking 30 touchdowns, bro. I need 30 TDs. I need 30 touchdowns, bro. Honestly. I think the MVP going to be either Pat or Aaron Rodgers again this year. So, yeah, defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald probably. I don't know, or Khalil Mack. Rookie of the year, Justin Fields. Defensive rookie of the year, it better be J.C. Horn. That's all I know. Either him, or if not him, it's going to be Patrick Surtain. Based off what I've seen so far. Because ain't really no D lineman rookie that I've seen really taking off, doing their thing. Unless y'all seen somebody. I haven't seen it.
No, I ain't seen it.
So, yeah. J.C. Horn, I'm looking for him to be defensive rookie of the year. I need a couple of pick sixes, my guy. A little few pick sixes, but yeah, man, that's about it. We got anything else before we get up out of here, man?
I'm good.
Nah, man. Big up Jameis getting that starting position.
Yeah, James got a starting job, but hey, man, when we play you, dog, I need tough sledding, my boy. Sorry, you gotta get that ass cut. I think I definitely see us sweeping the Saints this year, and the Falcons. Bucks, we might lose both of those.
Never know. Any given Sunday.
Yeah, but you're talking about TB. It's going to be tough, man. I do see us finishing second in the division, though. We should.
Damn. I'm ready for it, though, man. Ready for it. Soon come. Soon come.
Mm-mm. I put a lot of eggs on my basket on my football cart because basketball ain't really looking too good for me. So I need it to be a good football season at least.
Show me the money. Yes, sir. I ain't touched none of that shit. All them winning just sitting.
So you got your little bankroll to play with.
Yes, sir. Week 1, I'm ready. We gotta go ahead and chop that up. What we doing for week 1 though? Like,
yeah, we do.
them
Get a plan
plays,
together,
yeah,
bro.
For real, for real.
You don't want to be on the outside looking in.
Nope. Nope.
Cause niggas about to get rich that first week.
I ain't lying, bro. This shit makes football more enjoyable. Like, fuck the fucking, like, if the Colts win, great. But if I'm winning this money, okay, now it's a better Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, just that satisfaction.
Ain't no better feeling than that, bro.
Nah, your team win and you win on the parlay, like, beautiful.
Even if it's not my team, but I know I had me a good Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee
You going to the week feeling a little better, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got your little extra, undisclosed amount going on.
And even if you take an L on a Sunday, you can bounce back on that
you
Monday,
can bounce
Thursday.
back Monday and be straight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you got 3 days on football season to get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 3 days a week, bruh. And multiple games on Sunday.
Yeah.
You got time.
And put the time in.
Hey, we here, man.
Yes, sir.
we here, bro.
It's up. It's up. Yes, sir.
I expect playoffs, man.
I'm trying to get me a damn X7 off these wins this season.
You
That's
going
all
with
I
the
say.
X7?
I feel you on that.
Yes, sir. Go big or go home.
Go
Yes,
big or go
sir.
home, bro.
Speak that shit into
Yes,
existence.
sir. Y'all gonna see me in that with a German Shepherd and a Great Dane and an X7.
Oh, you copping the dogs too?
Yes, sir.
Off the
I
winning.
got no churn, so hey.
Hey, go big or go home.
Yeah, man.
Go big or go home, bro. That's a good manifestation vibes right there.
Yes, sir.
No cap. So we good? We got anything else we'll talk about, man?
No, man. Shout out to everybody doing anything that's on. Shout out to supporters. All of y'all on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube. Salute to y'all, man.
Big up, big up.
Big ups, man. So like we say every week on the show, man, if you hear anything that gets you in your feelings, always remember.
We're just some messages.
We out.